Okay, in this particular video, we will incorporate the Pandas data frame with the Matplotlib. So now again, we will import Pandas as PD and Matplotlib as PLT. So first of all, in order to uh, draw a bar plot, uh, graphically visualize bar plot, what we will do is that first we will create a data frame containing some information here. So in order to create a data, we will be using dummy data here, and we are creating that dummy data with the help of a dictionary. So this is the dictionary containing two keys, that is the category and values. The category contains A, B, C, D, and the values contain some values corresponding to each category as well. So now if we visualize this particular data here, PD is not defined. First we have to execute this particular code here, and after executing this code, now this code will work definitely. So this is the data frame that which we have created. We have two columns with the particular values, and these are the default index values. So now we have the bar method here, and we are inputting the first parameter from the data frame category, and the second is the data frame value. So these will become the names of the uh, label of each bar. This particular second parameter will contain the uh, values or representing the sequence for each of these bars. All of the bars will be sky blue. So now again the histogram, we know that the histogram, what actually histogram does is that it relies on the basic concept of bins here, but in order to get the values, what we are doing is that we are getting these values from the Pandas data frame. So instead of providing these values here from the numpy array or any other list, so we are specifying the values from the particular column of the Pandas data frame, and the rest of the code is same as we just learned in the histogram video. So if we execute this code here, so first we are taking a look of the Pandas data frame that contains only one column with the name, with the column label as values and with the corresponding data under it, and this is the histogram which we have created with the help of this particular Pandas data frame column. And now going to the pie chart. So again we have created a Pandas data frame here. So this is the data frame which we have created. So this is the display of the Pandas data frame. It contains two columns. The first one is the category and the second one is the values. So we have three categories A, B, C, and we have corresponding values to each category as well. Now in order to create the pie chart, we know that we have to use a method with the name pie. The first argument will be the values, and the second argument will contain the uh, labels for each of these values. So this is the percentage that which we have to set, the precision percentage that it will show us the percentage up to 1 decimal point. Color will be a customized color. The first one will be the gold, light blue, and the third one will be pink as well. So now this is the output for that particular code here. Now in the way third code, we are going to use the pie chart as well. In this particular column, we are actually customizing the data a little bit. First of all, let's see the code from the start. We are creating a dummy data here in which we are using a dictionary. In this dictionary we have two keys. The first one is the name and then the corresponding list of we'll use again this name key, and the second one is the result, and again the list of corresponding values to this particular key here. Now converting this data into the Pandas data frame. First we will display it. So this is the Pandas data frame, and now our target is that we want to create a pie chart which displays us the a percentage of pass and fail in the form of a pie chart. So as we know that we need to convert this Pandas data frame here a little bit. So we want to convert in such a way so that uh, we have a new column with the name result, and it will contain only two values here, pass and fail, and then we will have a new column with the name count, and this count will contain the frequency of the pass and the frequency of the fail as well. So in order to do that, what we are doing here is that we are creating another object of the Pandas data frame. So what it does is that it value count of the values under the result column here, and we are also resetting the index so that the resultant Pandas data frame, the indexes are reset and start from 0 up to n. And what we are doing is that result.counts.columns is equal to result.column. So uh, we are adding a new column here with the result and count. So we are actually renaming the columns, and then we are displaying the result count, which is the new data frame which we just created, or which is actually not created from scratch but transformed from the original existing data frame, and then we have transformed it in on a statistical basis and converting this new form here. And now we have provided the data from this newly created data frame, and this one is the first the statistical data here, which is the number of counts and contain integer values here. The second one will get the labels under the result column, and then we want to automatically precision the data up to the first decimal point, and this is the final result here. And the third one is the pivot table. We know that what pivot table does is that it represents data again in the form of a pie chart. So first we will create a Pandas data frame. So Pandas data frame, we have incorporated these data in the form of a dictionary, and this dictionary is converted into the Pandas data frame. So once the dictionary is completed, first we would like to see the original dictionary. So the original dictionary is in the form like this. We have three columns here: the product, category, quantity, and amount, with the corresponding data under each column. And then we are creating a pivot with the help of a pivot table method in the data frame class. So in index is equal to product, and values under the amount, and aggregation is the function. So this will be the resultant data frame which is here. So we have the product column and amount column. So we have the banana, and the total amount for the banana is this, beans for this, broccoli is this, carrot is this, and orange is this. Now this is the resultant pie chart which has been taken from the pivot table method of the data frame. So again, you can see that this is the original data frame. We have transformed this data frame in such a way so that this new data frame information will be incorporated in the pie chart for a better visibility here. And now the fourth one is the scatter plot. So again, we have created a data frame from the dictionary in which we have the x values and the y values. So now we have used a scatter method here uh, to create a scatter plot, and then we have provided the x values here and then the y values here, and the color of the uh, zero shape um, zero shape, you can say markers as green, and the shape is zero. Here again we can convert this shape to any other shape we want. The rest of the things are the we are also used to the rest of the code here. So now this is the original data frame, and then we have created a scatter plot from this data frame, and I think this is it from the scatter plot. And then we have the line chart, which is the most of the easy one. So again, first we have created a data frame here. So in data frame, first we will display this original data frame, and let's take a look at the original data frame. So this is the data frame in which we have two columns, the month column and the sales column. And then what we have done is that we have called the plot method here. In the first method we have given the names under the month, which will eventually becomes the row tick labels, sorry, x-axis tick labels, and then the sales will become the frequency of each of the you can see that yes, will become a sort of frequency for the each of the label here, and then all of these points will be connected to each other with a dotted line. So this is how you can select a dotted line here, and the shape of a marker can be changed from here, and the color, select the color of the line from here. Okay, so this is it from how to convert the pandas data frame in a visual representation by incorporating it with the matplotlib package. See you in the next lecture.